Hey guys, welcome to Tinkering. Today we're going to make a jeweler's vise. They sell these for $25, $30. And I just wanted to see if I could make one by hand using my regular hand tools around here and a welder. And then I decided to make another one at work. That didn't work out as well, even though I used a drill press to try to get more precision out of it. It somehow ended up with more slop in it. I'm going to show how both of these kind of work at the end. And thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. there you have it. I got 2 jeweler's vices. This one's good for like if you wanted to put 2 pieces of steel together to weld them. You could put them in side by side. So just kind of hold it. So it's kind of like a third hand. It'll just hold your pieces while you tack it or you weld it. You can also use it to clamp like 2 sheets together. Like let's say you're working on something that's not flat but needs to come together at a point, like on the edge. Let's say you're working on like something for a car where you have to have 2 panels come together, and if there's a joint where it's like separated, this would work essentially like vice grips. You just put it in there and you tighten it down. That's initially what I made these for. That's why they have the wider jaw on them. Was to put 2 pieces of fiberglass together so then I can bolt and drill them and bolt them together. The mechanism's a little wonky because of how wide the jaw is. It'd be better if I had put like maybe a V instead of a singular arm. Once you get it kind of in the middle, and you can really clamp down on those, and if you had to, you could, you know, do whatever little intricate work. Like if you were making like a gear or something like that, you could still use these. I'd prefer to use this just because it concentrates all that pressure on a 1/2 inch square jaw on both sides. If you, like I said, it's only a 1/2 inch square on each side, so you really don't have that like looseness from side to side. This one would be really good like if you're working on something really small. Wish I had something smaller. Like if you're doing something like click spring, and you can work on something all the way down to 1/4 inch probably with these, you know, maybe even smaller if you had the patience. But you can really crank this thing down and get it on there, and this thing's just not coming out. But you can make little gears or whatever you want to with that, you know. You can clamp these in a vise. That way you don't even have to worry about holding on to it. I was thinking about flattening 2 ends so I could actually do that and basically have a free hand. Let me show you guys how tough this is. The only bad thing about making tools at home like this with limited tools is you start, you know, running into crunchiness, like where it's not perfectly straight. Like that's from tightening it where it's pulled it, but I get a lot of looseness in the pins that I put in just because I didn't have the right size drill bits for it. Basically I thought it would do, but as soon as I put it together I realized it would get loose. But this thing, it's in there. I mean, you can probably wiggle it because there's no teeth on it, but if you wanted to, you could put, you know, some serrations on these jaws, and then you really wouldn't have to worry about it wiggling out. But there you go. Like I said, you guys could always just buy them. I always just thought they were kind of an interesting looking tool and wanted to give it a shot. You know, like draw it up, kind of make like a little model if you have to out of some cardboard and figure out your dimensions. This one was my first one. This is the one that's in our video now. This one I made at work. I wanted to see if using some drill presses and stuff like that would help it be a little tighter fit and everything. But all of our drill presses are really kind of loose and from like 50 years ago, never been taken care of, so really didn't help out. But I do like the smaller jaws for doing the smaller stuff. So, but yeah, I figured you guys would enjoy that. There you go.